It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Wednesday night, November 16th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins, and I am your late night 11 o'clock news on top 3 at 11 hour on this late Wednesday night is Hillary Clinton, the first formal appearance since conceded the presidential election, acknowledged Wednesday that the experience has been terribly painful, but her given a child advocate to preserve the work in the press and the values. While Washington, that President-elect Donald Trump's decision that Mike Pence replace Chris Christie as leader of the transition effort and ongoing and fighting the Trump towers causing delays and confusion in Washington. The transportation of power in Washington began at President-elect Donald Trump's ears. Our intimate Stephen K. Bannon, the controversial public care, keeper of Trump's populist nationalist claim, Jared Kushner, the unquestionably loyal. Donald Trump's Japan policy awaited by Shinzo Abe after winning the policy and position of the Senate Minority Leader. Senator Chuck Schumer of New York has slipped into the Highway office at the Capitol on Wednesday to share the news of the parents and daughter. Twitter has been against several prominent members of the so-called alt-right internet. Emperor purchased Twitter communist suspension, but noted that the policy forbids violent threats and hate speech harassment. By Lebanon, 8 hospitals bombed in the past week, 5 of them were in the last warehouse. Food stores went out of supplies. Iraqi parliamentary forces have recaptured a strategic air base outside the northern city of Tal Afar. The spokesman for the Popular Mobilization Forces said, in answer to the bid for the French presidency, destroyed buildings in the Syrian village of Kivad Jebel near Lebanon Wednesday falling in air attacks by Syrian and Russian warplanes. Our New Jersey man, Ahmad Khan Wamani, has been indicted on 8 federal criminal charges related to bombs in Manhattan, New Jersey early this year. No reasonable officer would have been used deadly force under circumstances. Prosecutor John Troy said in an announcement 3 charges against the Officer Geronimo Yanez. In one of his final acts in office, President Barack Obama selected key figures in sports, entrepreneurship, philanthropy, activism, academia, and entertainment training people who would be awarded 2016 Presidential Medal of Freedom. Students at colleges across the country planned and held demonstrations to push their universities to protect and document students when Donald Trump becomes president. In Attleboro, racist graffitis saying, "Go Donald Trump and Ku Klux Klan do when African Americans been removed from a bathroom at a high school." It was the latest of a series of racial motivated incidents affecting the state and the nation since the November presidential election. News of graffiti quickly spread on social media on Tuesday and Wednesday. Boston, the judicial nomination of top deputy attorney general Mary Lee was nearly approved Wednesday by the governor's council and objecting to gun rights advocates or opposed Haley's crackdown on the so-called copycat assault weapons. The council voted 5-3 to confirm Assistant Attorney General Christopher Barry Smith was nominated by Republican Governor Charlie Baker to fill a vacancy on the Superior Court. The gun owner is actually of Massachusetts and affiliated in the National Rifle Association of urged council to check Barry Smith's suggestion he played a role in Haley's enforcement and orders of gun sales and manufacturers going around what considers a company duplicate of weapon under the state 1998 assault weapons ban. The group is called an Attorney General's unilateral action illegal and a violation of constitutional rights. Princeton, Massachusetts. Police investigated the death of a New York City woman who was killed while running out of wind when her mother's Massachusetts home on living in her dark codes SUV senior where her body was found. A deal with the governor in the bribery case in China would end on a less big regulatory issue of JP Morgan Chase, which faced scrutiny and mortgage securities and trading scandal. U.S. Treasury yield subside ticked off with a 13.5-year pay. These companies do a lot of post-election criticism, but they are trying to address the issue. Billionaire investor Wilbur Ross, the leading victim of the government secretary in Donald Trump's cabinet. Multiple sources told Politico. SpaceX CEO Elon Musk contends the news comes out of their available plan to colonize Mars and an international astronaut. Congress in Mexico as SpaceX seeks the U.S. approval of the internet via satellite network. As the shape of the President-elect Donald Trump's new administration comes to focus, environmental activists and organizations are finding now and the Obama White House are preparing for a fight to protect their gains of the past 8 years. Rotten Metal and Wilhelmine Ninja one-star-shaped device can deliver swift sound depth. Now, researchers have revealed a star-shaped device that is designed to deliver help for weeks at a time. The world's largest dementia research experiment it takes from a video game has been to get the ability to navigate declines back to life. In an Australian mom is twinning after she might never conceive. She somehow became pregnant with her 2 girls 10 days apart. A trip to emergency room can be smaller than that, but researchers warn that many insured patients may mean another shock when the medical bills arrive. Peter Chill News Time is now 11:04 p.m. on this late Wednesday night, and it's time now for New England Intelligence Report in Medford, Massachusetts that spoke showed from a rear of a Residents on Fulton Street in Manchester, New Hampshire, and Beach Street and Merrimack Street, there will be a motor vehicle accident. Peter Children's time is now 11:05 p.m. on this late Wednesday night, and it's time now for traffic and transit report. Beep beep! Let's tell where on the subway system it is looking good to the Green Line B branch service at Boston College Station Peaceport at the intersection of Commonwealth Avenue and Lake Street. Commuter rail, it's looking good except the route between 127, 10:28 p.m. outbound to stop near Riverworks and it's 10-20 minutes late to the medical emergency EMS en route to the train. And on the ferries, they are letting you get. Alright, I was in motorways of New York and New England this late one night. Let's start in New York City where FDR Drive on both ends is backed up 478 all the way at the Brooklyn Bridge. Brooklyn Battery Tunnel on both ends is backed up. Lincoln Tunnel, Lincoln eastbound side, enters New Jersey head towards Manhattan. That's a little slow. West Side Highway, the northbound side backed up Upper Manhattan. East of the northbound side. On the southbound side is backed up at 95 towards Yankee Stadium. Last Expressway, westbound side is backed up in Queens all the way at the 678. 678 on the northbound side, it is backed up in Jamaica all the way down to Forest Hills on the northbound side. 95 on the northbound side, it is backed up on the northbound stretch. Up in Connecticut, 95 on the southbound side, it is backed up around the Devon stretch. 95 on the northbound side, back on Old London in the Atlantic. 84 westbound side, back around Hartford, Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side, is back to Northampton stretch. 190 on the northbound side, back around New Boylston. On West Boylston, Mass on the westbound side, back to the South Boston and the Pruitt Tunnel. 95 on the northbound side, back up at Route 6 and Tangleactor in downtown Providence, headed towards Pawtucket. And hours and hours, but New Hampshire, Maine, looking good on this late Wednesday night. Peter Channel News Time is at 11:06 p.m. on this late Wednesday night, and it is time now for a weather report. 7-day forecast goes like this. Friday night, podcast got about 39 degrees. Calm wind. For Thursday, podcast got about 57 degrees. Calm wind given the north and 5 to 9 miles in the morning. For Thursday night, most coast got about 36 degrees. North about 5 to 7 miles an hour. For Friday, Saints got about 59 degrees. North about 5 to 8 miles an hour. For Friday night, most coast got about 39 degrees. North about 3 to 7 miles an hour. For Saturday, slight chance showers after 4 p.m. Most coast got about 57 degrees and chance ratio 20%. For Saturday night, chance showers after 7 p.m. Most coast got about 38 degrees and chance ratio 40%. For Sunday, showers likely most coast got about 51 degrees and chance ratio 6%. Sunday night, chance raining showers before 1 a.m. Then a chance showers, snow showers. Most coast got about 32 degrees and chance ratio 40%. For Monday, Putty Saturday podcast about 44 about 27 degrees. Tuesday, most Saturday podcast about 44 about 28 degrees. And for Wednesday, most of us got about 47 degrees. Currently not near, it is overcast skies, and we got a temperature of 43 degrees. Humidity at 99%, and that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Wednesday night, November 16, 2069. Please hope you have a good night with a good positive, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. I hope you have a good night.